Welcome back to the channel, automotive enthusiasts and electric vehicle aficionados. Today we are bringing you a massive piece of news that is bound to send shockwaves through the global commercial trucking industry. For years, the electric semi-truck market has been a battleground of lofty promises, delayed production timelines, and immense technological hurdles. But now, it appears the waiting game is finally coming to an end for the European market. If you have been following the saga of the Tesla Semi, you know that its journey from a flashy concept to a working fleet vehicle has been incredibly long and winding. But just when we thought the American automaker was solely focused on conquering the domestic freight networks, Tesla has officially announced that it is bringing its heavyweight electric hauler across the Atlantic. Get ready, because the highly anticipated Tesla Semi is officially making its European debut this fall, and it is ready to take on the most established commercial vehicle manufacturers in their own backyard. To truly understand the magnitude of this announcement, we have to look at where this crucial reveal is taking place. Tesla is not just quietly updating a website or sending out a casual press release. They are bringing the Semi to the absolute epicenter of the European commercial trucking world. The electric truck will make its grand appearance at the highly prestigious IAA Transportation Show in Hanover, Germany, which runs from September 15th through the 20th. This event is universally regarded as the most important and influential commercial vehicle exposition on the entire planet. By choosing this specific venue, Tesla is sending a very clear message to legacy European truck builders that they are serious about capturing market share. The company recently took to the social media platform X to confirm the news, stating that the exact specifications and the official launch details for the European version of the Semi will be unveiled right there on the show floor. This highly anticipated presentation is widely expected to set the stage for European deliveries beginning in 2027, marking a massive milestone for the global rollout of the vehicle. For those who might need a quick refresher on this colossal machine, the Tesla Semi was first revealed to the world back in 2017. However, it did not actually begin working in American commercial fleets until late 2022, when companies like PepsiCo started integrating pilot builds into their daily logistical operations. Since then, European availability has remained a massive question mark. Trucking regulations in Europe are vastly different from those in the United States, particularly regarding overall vehicle length and weight limits, which historically favor compact cab-over designs rather than long-nosed conventional cabs typically seen on American highways. What exactly the European version of the Semi will look like and how Tesla has adapted the vehicle to comply with these strict continental regulations is the biggest mystery that will finally be solved in Hanover this September. While we wait for the official European specifications to drop, we can look at the current American models to get a very good idea of the mind-bending performance this truck delivers. In the United States, the Semi is available in two distinct configurations, a standard range model and a long-range model. The base standard range version is capable of traveling an impressive 325 miles on a single charge. If a logistics company needs to haul freight across longer distances, the long-range variant stretches that capability to a remarkable 500 miles fully loaded. To achieve these unprecedented figures, the Semi relies on an incredibly sophisticated tri-motor powertrain that produces a staggering 1,073 horsepower. This immense power output ensures that the truck can easily maintain highway speeds, even when hauling maximum payloads up steep mountain grades, a feat that traditional diesel trucks often struggle to accomplish. Of course, moving 80,000 pounds of cargo over hundreds of miles requires an absolutely colossal amount of energy. The standard range truck is equipped with a massive 548 kilowatt-hour battery pack, while the long-range model utilizes an enormous 882 kilowatt-hours. To put that into perspective, that is roughly 10 times the battery capacity of a standard long-range Tesla Model Y. Recharging batteries of this magnitude using even the fastest conventional passenger car chargers would take an eternity, effectively ruining the efficiency of any freight operation. To solve this critical issue, Tesla engineered the Semi to be capable of charging at a mind-boggling rate of up to 1.2 megawatts. This extraordinary charging speed means that truck drivers can potentially replenish a substantial amount of energy during a mandatory rest break or a quick stop for lunch, minimizing downtime and keeping the supply chain moving flawlessly.
However, Tesla is not walking into an empty arena. The European market has not been sitting idly by waiting for the American automaker to revolutionize the industry. Established heavy-duty manufacturers have already developed and deployed their own battery-powered trucks. The most notable rival is the formidable Mercedes-Benz e-Actros 600, an electric semi that currently claims a range of up to 348 miles from a 621 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The arrival of the Tesla Semi will undoubtedly spark a fierce technological arms race across the continent, forcing legacy brands to innovate faster than ever before. In terms of production and availability, Tesla has recently shifted gears from building small pilot batches to executing full-scale production of the newly facelifted Semi at its massive facility in Nevada. As of April this year, the assembly lines have been aggressively ramping up, with Elon Musk and his team hoping to eventually crank out a staggering 50,000 units annually once the factory reaches maximum velocity. When it comes to pricing, the American Standard Range model currently carries a price tag of $260,000, while the long-range model commands approximately $300,000. However, industry analysts expect that after import tariffs, European taxes, and localized modifications, the final price across the Atlantic could be significantly higher. For context, the competing Mercedes-Benz e-Actros 600 already costs anywhere from €300,000 to €400,000. As the commercial transportation sector rapidly pivots towards a zero-emission future, the upcoming showdown at the IAA Transportation Show is shaping up to be one of the most exciting events of the year. We'll be closely monitoring the situation as September approaches, so be sure to let us know in the comments below if you think the Tesla Semi will completely dominate the European trucking industry, and we'll see you in the next one.